Oh, there we go. Alrighty. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Latisse here. Hope we all are doing well, swell, and all the good things. Let's get the announcements in and out of the way. I'll be offering readings soon for personal as well as dream in about a month or so once the format and everything is finished to properly give those out. And then for the time being on my Instagram, I do donation and readings every Saturday and or Sunday. Especially just follow because I don't really have a time frame for that. But other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe so that this channel continuously thrives. And let's get into this, okay? Scorpios, for the sun, the moon, the rising, and the Venus in August. You guys, chakra-led song was the throat chakra. And honestly, that throat chakra is not for you. This, so far, at least you guys are the eighth one, obviously, that I've done. That song is, which makes sense because you're also about the occult, the thin veil, the personal growth, the inside, the depth, the scorpion, the in the cool of the day and the dark of the night, right? But it's still cool, but it's still hot. So that flame, which is funny because I had two scorpions that I was burning today. I'll show you. Different shit. Um, but this is it's cracking. Okay, I don't. This is the other side. This is someone else trying to get to you. Yours feels very much um I don't want to use the word roadblock. I'm essentially a roadblock because they want to reroute you. This throat chakra, I feel like I'm gonna say this in the nicest way, but I'm gonna say it in the way that they say it. And honestly, you've been shutting up their voice. It can be the universe, it can be God, it can be your ancestors, your order, it can be your deities, your bhakti. It can be so forth and what have you. You put your energy and life force into besides yourself, right? You essentially have been saying, "Shut the fuck up," in the nicest way possible. That's the energy that it gives. It's almost like you are um not on autopilot. It's like, I don't know, because the first word that I got, I literally, your whole body made me do this, and I started trying reading. I was like, okay, so we just over here acting like that. That's what we doing right now. And the first words that I wrote was lean back. It was just really like very nonchalant, extra chill energy. Like, yeah, and I'm like, hold on, it's like, okay, but I know that's how channel readings work. I can embody that energy, and it feels very just like, this is what we're doing, you know. And it feels kind of just like you're on a, you don't notice the roadblock, so you're still moving a little bit, and I feel like you're coming up with something major, something big that you are creating, but some of you is reinventing yourself and you don't even recognize it. Some of it is actually creating something to put it out. Some of you, it is, I'm hearing, especially with the much on the back, getting, creating a family foundation. Like you're really creating like an actual family. This, like the energy of that is in creating. And so with this lean back, it's almost like you've noticed the roadblock. And you're just like, no, like I think it's almost feels like a little bit of like a, that's why you lean back. You're just like, no, like I got, you want me to go around, you want me to go around. So it's like almost like they're saying, yes, you can have this, but you can't have it like going this way, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So it's almost like you're just like, no, just I'll figure it out. Like I'll run through it if I need to. um So yeah, so there with this lean back, it's just like, no, I'm standing firm in this. You, what you gonna do? But it's just like spirit is like that's I don't know how it's supposed to work. But what can they like they it's there. So you're right now you're there at that moment of just being like, what the fuck? Like I came like we are little. I can see it. You want me to go around and I can see it. Just like no, no, no. So definitely with that, and leaning back into something of just being like, well, whatever it is, it can be that bad kind of energy. Like I can fucking feel. We've been through some shit. Like you seen what we've been through, But it's just it's yes to something because right under that I wrote launchpad. It's almost like they're trying to pull you into the actual launchpad. Like no, the way that you're going, it's not only going to be like harder to get there, but it's actually going to take you longer to get there than if you just go around and then go that way. Like we promise you, it's going to launch you into that. It's going to put you in that moment, in that energy, in that time frame to allow that to actually happen. It's like a successful launch, and that's what they want to happen for you. Also felt it's going now, thankfully. Ugh, I love when that happens. Like just give me what I need to write and then get it. But I felt a pit in my stomach. It was like a stomach ache almost. Very much a pit in my stomach, a stomach ache. So it's almost like kinda um a guard up around the people around you, but that's causing a pit in your stomach. Like I said, it's kinda like you're kinda trying to shut everything out because it's like, no, this is the way to do it. So that's causing you to kinda feel this pit in your stomach, which is funny because right under that I wrote golfing. So uh I'm seeing like the whole pit it actually going inside and it actually making the whole but I'm seeing golfing like a pit in the stomach, like a stomach ache. Um but they put golfing in there and golfing also is known to ease the mind and tension and whatnot, apparently. I don't know. So that can also help. But it's almost like this guard that you have. But now I'm thinking about golfing clubs, stinky spirit words. Usually in those country clubs, the high side, like you can't get in. So I feel like it's also making you block off people in the actual reality as well. It's like you blocked it off spiritually, now you're blocking it off in your personal life as well, because of where you're trying to go and trying to get. But it's like you're not really thinking of it in a way that's going to get you there without not only hurting yourself and making it take longer, but causing like this pit in your stomach of not really being sure, especially with you guys getting the pink card, which is a self love card, and the orange energy, sacral energy, and then the throat chakra, which isn't for you, it's for them to want to be more vocal and speak. And allow that in to kind of allow that. It's like you have to go more with the flow of I feel. I feel because now it's starting to disrupt the way that your body is functioning, where you just kind of get a little bit more lazy in that sense. We got nothing more right under everything. Well, the next message, nothing more. Also heard nothing less, but they didn't want me to write that, but they put nothing more. And then under that, they made me put mistakes. And so with the nothing more and me not writing nothing less is letting me know like they're saying there's nothing more here. Again, there's nothing more here. This can lead to mistakes that are already learned. Thank you, Spirit. Mistakes that are already learned that you've already been through and also put you in new ones. There's nothing more here. There's nothing more in the way that you're trying to go. You need to reroute, you need to replan, you need to reevaluate, you need to readjust, you need to realign. Because that is leading to something that's just mistakes. And if there's nothing more, but I'm getting mistakes, that should mean that these mistakes are something I shouldn't be holding in the first place. Okay? On the back, they have you write sideways, like from the edge in versus straight across, like I usually do. And they have me write, don't be a brute. And then they also have me write, signed your mother. I don't know what that's about. I don't know your relationship with your mother, if you have one, if your mom's here or not, I don't know, but they wrote, don't be a brute, sign your mother. It can be somebody that you call mother as well, or that you have a parental energy with, like a mother feminine energy as well. But that's what they have right. Don't be a brute, sign your mother. With this being on the back of that, it's like that's something that should always be like in the back of your mind, like you don't need to be brutish. Yes, you can be upset. Yes, you can be irritated. Yes, you can be angry to feel like, okay, I got here, but now I have to go a different way. Now I have to readjust. Now I have to change this and redo this. And it can even be something as simple as the policy changing on a platform that you're used to using. And now you have to do things a different way that you feel like it's going to take longer, or you can't use that platform anymore. Or it's like, damn, I just that was the best one. That was the best platform. Like, there's nothing else out there like that. There's no, and it's like a sense of again having to reevaluate. And it can be a better platform that's now even just willing to possibly, broadcast your first few posts for free, whatever it is. Just like, oh shit, they didn't do that on the last one. Okay, let's get this. It's again allowing that, so that way it's like I'm not making more mistakes. I'm not doing like if I can't post it how I need to. There's something out there. There's more than 15 million ways to buy a white t-shirt from only like 5 different brands. I'm just saying. There's always a way. Let's go ahead and get into your chart throw here for the month of August. Scorpio. I'm gonna say Capricorn. You can know a Capricorn. Capricorn came up just strong now. Capricorn energy for sure. 10th house energy as well. You have for the spirit. For the month of August for Scorpios. Oh, I almost lost one. That is a sign. Mm, you are very protected. And I feel like I say that kind of on like every one, but I don't even want to touch it because I was using the feather. Um, but you are protected. That's why they're gave you the throat chakra. They're kind of like how it's almost like you told us to shut up. Not like that, but like you have again that connection, not just because you're Scorpio, but because you have built that connection. You know, innately. So for you to just be like this, they know that you're upset. They know that you're irritated. They know, but it's like don't shut it out because literally the um, protection amulet came upward, but it's also under because my laptop was elevated. It's under my laptop, but it's also on top of the peacock feather, which is about protection and abundance, and it's under the eagle feather, which is about high perspective. So it's under that, and it's almost like shielded inside of a cocoon, but you can still see the jewels kind of peeking out. So this is letting me know, like, not only are you spiritually connected with your, again, whomself forever you put your energy into besides your own, protected by that, but with the eagle feather being right on top of that is letting me know, like, they always are giving you a higher perspective, a higher understanding of everything. Like you're typically clued in on that, but with shutting this out, we can't cue you in on the plan, on the idea that we have. Like this is what so you're usually cued in. So take that in. So with this protection, just know that with this roadblock and them saying there's nothing more, trust in that, believe in that, because they see also from a further distance and understanding they can pivot and pop, a lot more than you can, and they're able to relay that to you though. So recognize your power in that and accept that. Okay, I'm gonna use your pen. Um, we're gonna go over here first. We have the filter coming out for you, and it's in an energy all its own, which is letting me know again with this air filter energy, the raw essence and the raw being covered, and it's literally in its own space. It's like it didn't go with the rest. Like the rest has its own little power. So in its own space is letting me know that once you clear your mind, your head of feeling like, okay, this is the only way, or being so pulled by anger, rage, or irritation, or frustration, or just giving up energy of just like, it is what it is energy of really pulling into, okay, how can I make this work for me for my benefit? The endless possibilities that are going to be coming in through your mind, you might get overwhelmed with it. I'm not going to lie, because it has so much room and space for not only your ideas to bloom and breathe, but for the other side to come in, let you know the backstory, the background, like this, lead you here, give you those signs, those signals, waking up the dreams, that energy of coming in very unfiltered from anything else. Literally, it's not surrounded by anything else but just your energy and where it is. Okay. Moving over here, it's crazy because the earring that you got is typically outside gifts, outside abundance, things of that sort, opportunities, doors, blessings, things of that sort. It's the one that it was right here. I don't know if we saw it. I don't know if you could see it, but it was right here when it came out. And it almost flew out, as well as protection, before I got them both in my hand. This is letting me know, again, it's face downward, so you can't actually see the jewel. This is letting me know that, again, it's at that roadblock, because the opportunities for you that you truly want are out there, and the goal that you still have is still to be accomplished. The dream that you still want is to still be accomplished. It's just an understanding that you you have to go a different way. You just have to go a different way. I'm so sorry. There's no other way to say it. You just have to go a different way. You have to go with different people. I'm hearing you have to go to a different team. You have to move. You have to really go about it in a different direction and be willing to take that leap. Okay, because right next to it we have your energy, who you actually are, with the star energy coming in here. And not only is it right next to the earring, but it is also right next to the coffee kitty. And it's faced up. So it's letting me know, like, the reason why you're irritated is because you haven't given up. And not even like haven't given up, like you still have this idea, this dream of what you want, whether, again, that's a family, whether that's a career, whether that's, thank you, just being able to put yourself out there and being recognized, whatever it is, it's still within you, and it's still very curious to accomplish that, to get that stamped in your life and focused. And that could also, why I've been getting the Capricorn energy, that temptation kind of devil energy, as well as being so focused on something that it can like burn in the world around you when that's not really what you truly want. So tap more into that curious energy of, okay, fine, if we can't go that way, maybe we can go this way. I've always wanted to try this, or I never thought I could do this. And really pushing those limits, again, that orange energy, sacral energy, water energy, what you hold, of really pushing what it means to have power, to have talent, to have dreams, to be yourself, right? We have this Stephen coming in here face up. And it's almost like it's walking towards the protection of the ancestors, but it's also near everything. So it's letting me know that you're gonna find your way back to them. That's not something that they're too worried about. They just kind of also are just like, oh, you toasted. And like I said, it was like respectfully, like in the nicest way possible. Shut the fuck up. It's like, because you just wanted that moment to just like, so however you need to process that feeling of feeling like, what the fuck, I'm irritated, do that, but not too long, because again, that stomach ache, that I did not like the way that felt. And it, the clarity of the mind comes in, but you're going to make your way back to them. You always do. And I don't even feel like you really just left. I feel like you just was like, right? We have the flower coming in here next to the Connie, and she is actually face up. And that's letting me know, like, the more you get into the study of your power, your gifts, and really into that constant change of death energy that you guys are ruled by and have, it leads to that abundance of blossoming, that flourishment, that groundedness. Because even flowers, they die. They're not as much of a staple as a tree. But even trees go through a period of shedding their leaves. But flowers a little bit more quickly. So it's letting me know to be okay with the beauty of how the flower blooms, how it shines, the energy that it gives for the time period, but also when its petals start to fall. Because that lets you know that you can start planting even more of that if you want to see more of that, whether that's habits, ideas, or creations, but that allows that in for you as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get your affirmations for you all. Okay. Oh my goodness, thank you, Spirit. Yeah. And be okay with making mistakes. Like I said, they don't want you to make the same mistake. So be okay with that. It's not like you can't do that. Be okay with doing that. But don't be a brute. Don't be a brute. I feel like for some of you it's also about mothering yourself, signing your mother. Like don't do that either, But definitely for some of you it was your mother, I'm not gonna lie. And this is a lot more fun than real. Alrighty, what do we have for Scorpios for the month of August? Spirit, what do they know? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the little babies. For the little babies. Here we go. Like a card flipped over, I'm tripping. Alright, anything else, Spirit? Before I close it out. I'm sure one final chance for the chance to have. Alrighty, of course these will be in the description below. So let's go ahead and get into these affirmations, okay? We have, I celebrate my progress. Awareness, not perfection, is the goal. And it almost looks like a roadblock, I'm not gonna lie. It's hilarious. Or a pathway or road, which is really cool. So again, that awareness of a situation, not the perfection, because you still want to again reach that goal. So it's okay. And even if you gotta be like, okay, this didn't work, y'all, this plan didn't work, you gotta, I gotta go back to the drawing board, or it's okay too. Shit. Awareness. I'm aware. Do what you gotta do. It's safe to slow down, relax, and let go. That's that filter moment, that meditation moment, that coming in moment, that breathing moment, collaborating moment coming in for you, okay? That filter, that clarity of the mind. What did I say about flowers and that blossoming? Come on now. I accept the gifts I've been given as a high service to the world. Like I said, that gift was flipped over, but it was right next to you, right next to the intellect and everything. So again, it is literally just lining up. And the final one for you is my friendships support me, nourish me, and inspire me, which again, kind of pushing things away, pushing people away. It's like, no, I'm around people that support me, nourish me, and inspire me in a way that I can always be myself, even when it's changing or shifting. Okay? So that has been your reading, Scorpios. I love you all and love yourselves more. Until next time.